Kind of tell by the kid's attitude when you wake up and stuff.
Yeah. It is not working. All right, hopefully we're online here. Wi-Fi and it's not doing it, so we're on phone plan here. Hopkins versus Buffalo. Buffalo will be offside. Mason gets that draw tied up, tries to reach at it, puts it forward by Buffalo, and Buffalo is going to work their way down into the zone. Shot on net, Rocky with a good save. Brecken Mason comes in to support, chips it up the boards, and Hopkins will chase. Got it past Mason, but Brecken swung it in offside, waiting for that whistle. Gonna stay out there with Mason, Brecken, Nolan, it looks like. Face off, one back by Mason. Now gets it forward, chips it past. Good job to stick lift and steal that one, and Mason will battle down in the corner. Finally comes out the other end. Buffalo is going to try to go up the board, so a good hold by Brooks sent towards the net there. Ooh, Mason just misses that far side. Brecken off the, Mason off the side of the post. Puck still there. Mason fires again, and Buffalo finally able to freeze that puck. A couple of good chances from that group. Buffalo able to get that frozen. See if we can get this line here going. Here we got Will with Cooper and Remy. Buffalo able to sneak it past Vincent, but it does come back in the zone offside. Face just hanging around there. Remy does a good job to jump in there and help support, and will swing that puck into the zone. Continues to force its way down there. Unfortunately, he's the right wing there too, so as that puck came around that far side, there was no support to help keep that puck around. Vincent trying to work it up to Will. That gets rejected, sent back by Buffalo. Goes back to Colin. Colin, good hard pass up to Remy. Lands on the stick, but Will right behind there to follow that up. Over to Remy again. Remy's got two on him, gets bumped as he sends that puck down. Good hold by Vincent. Body into the boards there as a Buffalo player comes down. Will with it. Shot towards the net. Goalie. Good initial save. Puck chipped up and out of the zone. Vincent, good move to get around one. Tries to get around two more. Slides it over to Asher. Asher got a good wrister. Not able to get that one through though. D to D. Colin with a little burst of speed, and he's got some space, so he's going to take it. Nifty little stick handle move. Just not able to quite get that shot off there at the end. Good hold. Slides it to Asher. Buffalo to the blue line. Good job by Charles to glove that down. Tried to go over to the D and the other point, but Brooks was just entering the net, or entering the ice from his line change. Asher off the side of the net there. Crowd thinking that maybe it had gone in, but hits the side of the net. Buffalo now gets Gibb kind of turned around there. They got a 2-on-1 coming. I think that was a good pick save by Rocky. Good job by Asher to get that stick lifted there. Buffalo had a player hanging around. Buffalo putting pressure here on the Royals right now. Royals just looking for Little relief. Asher comes up hard. He's got Max with him. Max is going to change. He's got Charles that joins the rush. Asher. Oh my goodness. Puck bouncing on the goal line, basically, and just not able to get it that extra 2 inches to light the lamp for the first goal of the game. Good pass. Brecken gets knocked down there as he tries to receive it. Puck back to the D. D to D. Colin tried to hit Brecken again. Mason comes in there. Got some room. Outside, good puck protection there. Slides it down. Trying to get Nolan, but Buffalo is able to step in there. Good hold of the point. Long shot. Mason tries to get the redirect. Mason reaches in there. Puck was loose for a second, but Buffalo goalie able to jump on that one and get the freeze. Another couple opportunities there for that group. Will, good face-off win, gets it back to the point. Colin whistles wide there. Got a southpaw goalie here, which may throw these boys off a little bit. Buffalo chips and chases. It's going to be all the way down in ice. See if Will can win this face-off once more. That one comes back into the corner where Buffalo will collect and head around. Tried to throw it indirect off, or throw a bounce pass off the boards for some reason, and could have been a direct pass and Buffalo would have been out. But Buffalo now does emerge. Has got even numbers flung wide of the net. Blocks out. Rocky, good save. Tough play. Good job by Colin to just give that shooter over to the Rocky, who's more than capable of making those saves and prevent the pass across for the backdoor tap-in. Will to Colin. Reverses back to Vincent. Vincent up towards Remy, bouncing pass there, and it gets past. Buffalo trying to take advantage of the Hopkins change. Reinforcements have arrived and able to get that puck back out of the zone. Good, strong play by Asher. Draws that, or get that puck loose. He's got Gibb with him. Puck blocker save, pops behind the net. Asher continues to pressure. Asher everywhere there. Buffalo able to dangle their way into the zone, but finally gets that loose, and Hopkins will again get down low deep in the zone and apply pressure. Held at the point there by Brooks. Asher comes in now to try to continue. Ooh, and that one just dribbles out of the zone. Good try by Gibb as he jumps in there, tries to hold that puck, but good shot on net there by, I believe, Nolan. I was trying to reposition the camera here. Mason jumps in, gonna emerge with it, loses it, but right on Nolan's stick. Nolan with a good shot. Goalie blocker save. Good puck battle. Charles forces that puck down. Good play by Charles to step down from the point. Charles and Brecken kind of in the corner. Nolan in some skates. Oh, bad camera work. Good hold by Brooks. Chops it down to Brecken. Directs it towards Mason. Was charging. It's not quite able. Oh, get that in. Oh, another opportunity. Mason tried to spin the backhand, didn't get a whole lot on it, but flutters on net, and Buffalo able to get the freeze. Tried to backhand it on towards the net there. Good idea by Cooper, but Remy and Will battle for it. Colin tries to step up to hold it. Buffalo gets past him, but Colin is coming back hard in the back check. That's going to take a hook. The Royals go short-handed on the hook. Shots 9-2. So yesterday they got caught chasing pucks into the corners and boards there and left some players wide open in front of the net. Hopefully the group gets that kind of corrected here today. Very good job by that group. Max emerges with it. Continues to work his way up ice. Off the inboards. Still battling for it. Finally chipped out and sent down ice. No ice as it was touched by Royal. Vincent stops behind the net and lets a player slide right by him. That's going to be fired down. That should be an ice. Going to just about do it for the power play, though. It's 3 seconds left here in the main advantage. Mason and Brecken out there as your forward group for this draw. Mason works it to his feet and chips it up to the blue line. Ooh, that dribbles on that. Buffalo chases it, pops loose. Brooks will grab that and go up the boards for Brecken. Brecken up, tries to hit Nolan. Nolan does get a good job to force that through the rest of the way. Mason relentless, and Brecken comes in to help out. Mason now with it to Brecken. Brecken will chase it into the corner. Behind the net, towards the front. Oh, off the D and just rolls wide of that post. Oh, not able to hold it. Pops up. Up to Nolan. Nolan got it knocked off of his stick here. Buffalo works it through. Rocky kick save to the corner. Forced out front. Cooper, good job to box out and prevent that Buffalo player to get to that loose puck in the slot. Charles, good play to take that puck down, and he's got 2 Buffalo players on him. He's still continuing to protect and emerges with it. Good shot. Oh, that's got to go in. Oh. Wide open there. Cooper just not able to get it between the 4x6. Great work by Charles on that play. Came down from the D point. A lot of hard work to get that puck loose. Slid out front. Just Cooper not able to get that to where he wanted it. Tried to get it up to the point. They didn't quite make it. Vincent was coming in there to collect it. Buffalo able to slide it through. It's going to be turned over by Buffalo, thrown right into the Hopkins stick, but given back to Buffalo. Rocky, not sure where it is. Must be on the side of the net. Max on the draw. Comes back. Oh, good little nifty kick behind the legs there by Gibb. Slid it over to Asher. Oh, tries to return the feed back over and just not quite able to connect on that. Face off coming outside of the zone as Gibb or the Buffalo player end up crashing into the Buffalo goalie. Good job by Gibb to jump in there and support on the face-off, and that'll do it for the first period. So shots 10-3 Hopkins. All right, Mason on the drive. Comes forward, Mason trying to reach in there to get that puck loose. Buffalo does possess it. Close that door. Good job by Nolan to work through. He's got Brecken following. Does get that puck deep and continues to go to work. Good job by Nolan. Tries to wrap towards the front. Mason was floating around out there. Just got beat to the puck by the Buffalo player. Mason slides it to the front of the net. Couple whacks, and then it comes back to the end boards. Good hold by Vincent. Continues to hold off the Buffalo player. Still held in at the point. Good job. Mason's trying to tie up, able to. Mason, Buffalo finally able to exit the zone, but Hopkins has it. And we'll go right back to work there. Nice pass over to Brecken. Brecken got redirected on the way in there. Really a good save. Will's going to jump on. Good hold by Vincent. Back down. Nolan works it deep. Buffalo sends it up ice, but that doesn't connect cleanly. Remy to Will. Will sends it towards the zone there. I think he's hoping to hit Cooper. No luck, though. Will tenacious there on the boards there, able to get that puck forced through. Got defensive line change happening behind. Nobody at the point. Cooper, good job to swing that puck back down low once again, and Remy will take a tripping penalty as he gets his sticks between the legs. And Royals going to have to spend some time down here. The second shorthanded situation for the Royals, able to kill the first one, obviously, with the 0-0 score. Max, good face-off win, gets it over to Brooks. Sides it up the far side. They're able to get around, uses his soccer skills, but taken from him from behind by Buffalo. They should be offside, and they are. Max starts in here in the face-off. tries to win at forward. Buffalo, a little indecisive on what to do there. Puck just ends up sliding and ended up on a Hopkins stick. Here comes Gibbs. Gibbs had a good game so far. Just going to get that puck fired down low. We got 22 seconds left to kill. Brooks D to D to Vincent. Vincent up to Brecken. Brecken tries to get it deep. Buffalo did a good job to get in the way of that one. And that puck is going to end up in the bench. So face-off stays in the zone here. 4 seconds left on the Buffalo main advantage. Got Mason and Brecken with Vincent and Colin out there currently. Mason tries to push it forward. Buffalo rims it up the boards, and they've got a little mini rush coming. A lot of back checkers. Good job by Mason to get that thing loose. Prevent any shot on net. Oh, slid it up to Brecken. Mason's trying to follow it up. Chopped off of his stick. Vincent gathers ahead of speed. Pass up to Brecken. Although, I couldn't tell if it was nice pass. Nice idea up the boards. Not able to connect apparently, as that puck's going to go all the way down for nice. Face off, one back by Buffalo. Sent low towards the net there. Brooks will redirect away. Buffalo with a good shot on net. That's going to dribble and be an ice, I believe. It is, yeah. Good hustle by Brecken, but not able to beat that puck to the goal line. Will Coop and Remy out there. Shot towards the net there. Rocky, oh, sorry. We'll get a little paddle on it to get it behind the goal line. Brooks comes in to help out. He's got Cooper on the wall. Good job, hit that. Nice pass, tape to tape, but rolls off of Remy's stick. Cooper flies in behind to go and get that puck on this way, and that should be no ice. Up the boards towards Remy. Slides with pass, and that's going to be offside. That should have been offside. Good job by Charles to jump in there and get that puck loose. Oh, there's going to be trouble here. Good job by Rocky. Why I said there's going to be trouble here is Buffalo had an unattended player on that far side post there. Best thing that could have happened for us was a shot there, as Rock was able to glove that down. Slide that thing across, and a lot of net to shoot at, as it's hard to get across in time. Puck just bouncing around. It feels like one of those are going to be the first goal, where the puck is just kind of bouncing around and skates and it's chopped at and finds its way on that. Max pressures, and it does slide out to Asher. Asher across nicely to Gibb. Gibb's going to try to split the two Buffalo players. Able to get through, fires it wide. Buffalo player goes down, which gives us the opportunity to have Max jump in there and get that loose. Max, the outside. Throws it. Oh! Asher had an opportunity there again. That puck is going wide. Had 2 or 3 of those. Yeah, a little too much stick handling there. Puck bouncing around in the crease again. Colin, nice pass over to Gibb. Gibb leaves it to Vincent. Vincent's going to take his open ice. Good hard shot, and the goalie will glove that. Good pressure shift by that group. Had multiple chances there. Just hoping to get that first one through the goalie here. Shots 14-4 officially on the board. Mason wins it back over. Nolan jumps in, flips towards the net there, and right in the breadbasket of the goalie here. He'll freeze that. In the wise words of Jesse, let's do that again. Mason wins that back to Nolan again. Goes D to D. Sent towards the net there. Got a little tip, I think, on it, but goes wide. Buffalo just exit the zone with it. Mason works it into Brecken nicely. Brecken off the goalie's glove. Brecken again. Puck is behind the net, apparently. Sent up the boards. Brecken jumps in. Tries to swing it back to Nolan. Mason joins the fight. Mason, again, disrupts that. They're going to try to send up the middle. Good job by Brooks to jump in there. Gets over to Nolan. Over to Brecken. Oh! Dribbler got paddled down there. Puck was loose there for a second, but nobody there to clean that one up. Good job by Charles to reverse out of pressure. Up to Coop. Cooper's got Will coming across the middle. Nice little pass over. Let's get through over to Remy. Remy will finish the job there and get it over to Will. Will, good burst. Just getting caught way wide. Oh! Colin off a line change, gets in there. Tried to get across, but for Buffalo State, and will careen out of the zone. I like Colin's thought process. To just try to keep pressing it up into the zone. Got a very great offensive mindset on how he plays that as a D-man back there. Colin spins away from pressure. Dipsy Doodle is good, and he's got a... Oh, beautiful! Wow. Able to tap that thing in the back end, but beautiful vision by Colin. Makes the Buffalo player miss. And right on the tape of Remy diving through the net, and makes no doubt about that one. That was pretty. Just as I was talking about Colin's offensive vision there, he's able to find Remy there in the backup. So that one's going to be Colin. Sorry, assists to Colin. Remy on the goal.
Remy Monson. Assist to number 58.
Ooh, Max gets run into over there.
Time of the goal, 7:17 of the second period.
Good hold by Brooks there.
7:17.
Boys have a step right now. They are working hard, and once they got that first one, they feel like they're hungry for more. Sides it up to Asher. Asher off the goalie's mask or chest there. Gets past Brooks. Charles will give chase. His first on it, so he can go. Stops behind, loses it unfortunately, but Brooks helps out. Good job by Brooks to recover there. He came back out and got that puck loose. Brooks, it's going to be a challenge here. Long change in a second. Brecken off the bench there is able to disrupt things. And that'll be offside. Good hustle by Brecken there on line change. Obviously, a second period is a long line change. And he was shot out of a cannon off the bench there to break that thing up. Mason on the draw here. Buffalo does win that one back. Chips it up to Colin. Colin gets around one. Brecken will chip it up off the boards. Nolan, Brecken. Oh, slid out to the middle there. Mason just not quite able to reach it. That group continues to force Buffalo, and I don't think Buffalo is getting much on these scoring chances here. Good job to get D to D up to Brecken. Just caught him going the wrong direction there. Buffalo slides it out. Vincent will have it. Up the boards. Mason jumps in there, gets that thing. Trying to force his way at the bench with that puck. Good hold to get some time for the line change to happen behind. Colin, a couple good moves and gets it across over to Vincent. Sorry, Vincent will get that puck down deep. Remy's going to join the fight. So pile up in the corner. Finally pops out to Buffalo. Brooks from the point, going to go wide. All of the Royals had been on this near side boards. That should be an ice, and it is. There's 1:49 left here in the second. Royals up 2-1. Shots 19-5 Buffalo. Sorry, Hopkins. Not Buffalo. Royals having the better of play here. Only one to show for it. Remy backhander towards the net there. Cooper tried to redirect that, but ends up chipping it wide of the net. Sent down from the post. Buffalo merges, but turns it right over to Will. Able to regather and work their way up out of the zone. Real good little burst of speed. $1:13 left here. Buffalo with it. Has some room behind. Oh no! Put in our own nets, I believe. So it's just 1:08 left here in the second. Buffalo has tied this thing up. Boys go right back to work. Asher, good reach, able to hold that in. Gibb working right down the blue line, able to stay onside. Oh, put that in. It's still loose. Oh. Good idea, good shot. Puck was on the pad.
Number 7, assist number 25, shot, ice there. And number 11, Tatum Bird. Time of the goal, 10:52.
Yeah, blaze it for Vincent. Vincent chips it up the boards. Vincent not quite able to hold it, but does get that puck controlled, and Royals will go right back into the zone here. 34 seconds remaining here in the second. Royals trying to get that one-goal lead restored here at the end of this period. Shoot it, Gibby. Oh! Battle down here in the boards. Gibb and Asher fighting Buffalo player. 8 seconds left here. Holland pinches off. Good job to Asher with the pops loose. He's got 2 seconds left. Got to get it loose, and he doesn't. 1-1. 23 shots on goal. Hopkins, 6 Buffalo. Royals looking to get this thing back to at least a 1-goal lead. get going here for the third 1-1 tie. Mason kicks it forward to himself. Continues to force it up. Nolan jumps in there to help support. Brecken gets back on side. Buffalo tried to get across Brecken. Great anticipation and reach to get that puck. Buffalo just off the boards to relieve pressure. They're going to be first on it a little. Kind of a foot race there, kind of tied up. Mason with it, slides it up to Brecken. Brecken tries to hit Nolan there, sniffed out. Good job by Brooks to cut that opportunity off. Going up the boards, Will grabs it. Comes back out to the point again. Good reach by Brooks. And Buffalo worked behind the net. Brooks gets taken down. Will battles for it. Now Will's trying to get it up the boards to Cooper, and he does. Rolls off of his stick, though. Buffalo once again with it. Rocky, great glove save. It seemed like a harmless chance there, but Buffalo, a good shot and a great glove save there. Reach out there and snare that. Will on the draw, that comes back to Buffalo. They will hammer it back down low. Vincent and Stride will pick that up behind the net. Up towards the point. Rocky, good reaction save there as that changed on the way in. Colin, one-man wrecking crew out there as he gets through, fires it on that goalie, will pat it over the corner. Remy trying to get around Buffalo players, not able to. Will's going to jump in there to try to help him. Nice pass by Buffalo. Colin is back though. Dribbled wide and then shot wide of the net. Rocky there. Good job by Colin to reject that pass or come off one. Remy will send it deep, and we're going to change behind the play. Asher comes in to apply the forecheck. Long reach, is able to get that puck loose temporarily, and then he gets leveled for the benefit of that. It's 1-on-4. Buffalo's changing behind. The Royals need to take advantage of it. Unfortunately, they're not able to. Pile of bodies, and Brooksy is small and sneaky and sly and ends up emerging from that huddle of players with the puck. Charles ends up going down, but it lands on Max's stick. Max just not quite able to firmly get that puck up and out of the zone. Royals running around in their zone right now. We gotta get this thing headed the other direction. Good defensive play by Charles. Buffalo was able to get a shot on net. Oh, that's right on Asher. Not quite able to. Colin with it. It's going to go D to D. Vincent up to Nolan. Nolan and Vincent battle, trying to dig that puck and poke it forward. Puck's going to be fired into the zone. Mason's going to collect it behind the net. Off to Colin. Colin's going to go end to end to Nolan here. Buffalo first on it. Mason tries to jump in there to get that puck loose, but Buffalo did emerge. Good block by Colin and a great and better play by Brecken to dig that puck out. Buffalo just throws it toward the front of the net. Mason gets that loose and lands on Nolan's stick, but just too far. Mason now does get it up to Brecken. Brecken chips and chases. That should be an ice. I think that's fine. They were going to change anyways. 7-12, 1-1 in the third. Puck Luke behind the net. Charles and Buffalo battles. Will had it for a second. Unfortunately, tried to drag to the middle, and that dangerous play when it does not work. Brooks clears the front of the net, slides it over to Remy. Remy not able to grab that. Charles now battling behind the net. Whoop. Charles up to Cooper. Cooper will just spin and slide it up out of the zone. Buffalo takes that opportunity to head right back in. Tries to, I don't know where it is. There it is. Buffalo with a good opportunity in the wraparound again. Remy with it. Doesn't really have any help. We'll go end to end there as the change is happening behind him. So. Thrown up by Buffalo, grabbed by Vincent. Vincent slides it up to Max, who's had a little step. Chopped off of his stick, pops to the corner. Asher now helped by Gibb. Gibb got around one, still with the puck. Good board battle. It's going to come out to the point here to Colin. Colin goes D to D. Oh, Max with a redirect. Nice pass there. Oh. Got it right on the stick. Just kind of needed a quick release there. An extra second of getting that puck situated past scoring opportunity. Asher, nice little pass up to Max. Max working his way around. Buffalo is doing a really good job with defense. Royals have a lot of opportunities broken up by the last second shot with a stick by Buffalo. Colin flips up to Max nicely. Max, far side, shot on net. Nolan battles behind. Buffalo down behind the net. Up towards Asher blocked and does get it out of the zone. Buffalo quick on the counter attack. Good job by Brecken to flip it up towards Nolan. Mason comes in, bodies off, and gets that puck loose, slides it to Nolan. The player goes down. We got 3-2, 3-2. Put it across. Mason's going to jump in. Just wide. Nolan kind of off balance. Mason will come in, supports, and get that puck loose. Gets to the point. And sent back down low. Going to come around to the far side. We got Brecken on one side and Mason on the other. They're going to opt to go fire up the boards. Brooks at it, just bouncing puck, not able to hold. And Mason will grab that puck now. Right on the stick of Nolan. Nolan to Brecken. Shot and gloved by the goalie. 3:37 left here, 1-1. Hopkins all over Buffalo, but give their goalie credit. He has done an amazing job so far here today. Cooper with it behind the net. Circles back. Slides it right out front there. Just doesn't have a green jersey to get that thing tapped in. Kind of been the story of the game here a little bit. A lot of chances and opportunities to score. Just not quite able to complete them. Cooper battling for it. Max just off the bench there, tries to get a reach on it, not able to. Colin tried to hit Cooper, doesn't connect. Long shot, blocked or headed away by Rocky. Colin continues to possess. Nice play by Colin. He's trying to get back over to Remy again, but he didn't get a trip here. Great play by Colin. Great work as Colin's able to draw a penalty. Purely out of effort and hard work. 2:34 left here. Royals will have 1 minute of man advantage. Good clean back. Oh! Clean win. Asher sent it towards the front of the net. Gibb was not quite able to get that last touch on that puck to in the empty net. See if he can hold it. Oh, skips past. Rocky opts to come out and play it. Brooks gathering speed, that'd be offside, I thought, but sent towards the net there, where the goalie, sure-handed, will let that roll it in and get a freeze. On the draw here. Be a good time for a big face-off win. Chopped back by Buffalo at the end boards. They're going to rim it all the way around, but Vincent will dive across over there and hold that nicely. Vincent right in the glove. Mason on the draw once again. This one he wins back. Nolan will pick that up. He's got Vincent at the point. He's going to go back to the point. Goes D to D. Redirected, bouncing around. Little collision from that. Mason's able to get that puck loose. What they call? Penalty on Royals. It looks like Brecken going to the box for a roughing there in front of the net. So that finishes up the man advantage here. And these Royals now will have all but the last 34 seconds of this one shorthanded. Unless they, of course, score. But that's not going to happen. Rolling puck, Colin finally able to settle that thing down. Sent it up ice, and they're going to be an icing. Max steps in for the draw, wins that over to Colin. Colin fires it around to Vincent. Vincent, good job to circle over to his strong side and quickly out back to Max. Max has Gibb streaking, but Buffalo able to get that thing broken up with a line. 24 seconds in the man advantage, 57 left in the game. Good plays by Gibb and Vincent down in the corner. Max is without a stick, so he's going to hustle back, get a change. Up to Mason. Mason's shorthanded. He's going through the snow at the bench, able to continue to work it into the zone somehow. Pops finally up to the near side boards. Goes D to D here, so 25 seconds left here. Just by Mason, Brecken's going to give chase. Ooh, don't call any penalties there. Nolan with it. Nolan circles back behind the net. He's got Brecken up the boards. Going to get it over to him. At 9 seconds. Oh, goes over to an unattended point. So that'll end up with a 1-1 tie. Royals, 2 games, 2 ties.
How do they do